127, your Thursday Butch here on Butch Fam Discussion. So, this week the topic is who has had the most, substantial impact on your life, the greatest impact on your life. So, I was thinking about this question. It's hard for me to pick. I guess I want to talk about in terms of my Butch identity, and then I guess I want to talk about more generally, like, my life. So in terms of my Butch identity, I would have to say it's a tie between my grandfather and my brother, in terms of showing me what masculinity can be like and should be like. So I'm going to talk about my grandfather first. My grandfather, his name is Larry. He's a great guy. He was in the Army as a young guy. He's worked all of his life just doing sales. He's just a really big inspiration to me. When I was around 7 or 8, he got a heart transplant. He had congestive heart failure. Through the whole thing, he was totally strong and just really like a rock, even though he was the one who was sick. And I just know that, like, my grandmother didn't take it so well and was worried, and he was just strong for her, and it really stood out to me in my mind as, like, wow, this is really what a man is. And right after he got back to work, and I'm just, like, totally proud of him, and he's been there for my family when we've had problems, and been there for my mom. It's my mom's father, so he's been there for us as, like, sort of a second dad to me, and I just really admire a lot about him and his work ethic, and his humor and his humility, and he's always been, like, my guy, you know. And after I came out to my family, he called me and he's just like, you know, we'll always love you, and, like, you're still my granddaughter, and I love you. Like, a lot of times I'll get upset about certain stuff, and he'll know, you know, just, like, to come to me and talk to me. So, I mean, he's definitely showed me what a man can be and should be. And I guess the second example of a good masculine identity in terms of influencing my life is my brother. He's 2 years older than me, so he's a senior in college right now. He was accepted to several med schools. He's a genius. I'm so proud of him. He works hard every day to be a doctor and fulfill his dreams, and I'm just so proud of him. And he's always been there for me, supportive of anything I'm ever doing. He's helped me immensely. He got me an internship this summer because I'm also pre-med. He's just, like, the big brother you always hope you have. And even though he's not traditionally, I guess, like, an example of the hegemonic masculinity that you think of, like, he wasn't a big football guy or whatever, he was just, and he is just a great guy who respects women and respects me, and was also there for my mom a lot, and he helped make me who I am, for sure. And I'm just really proud of him, and he's definitely shown me what hard work is all about. So he's definitely had a large impact on me being okay and reconciling my masculine parts of my masculine identity, knowing that masculine doesn't have to mean what you would think it means based on what society says it is. So those two guys in my life have helped me become the Butch that I am. And I guess it's not a specific person, but the group of people who've had the biggest influence on my life outside of my Butch identity were my camp counselors when I was a kid. Like, I was a 12-year-old little girl at sleepaway camp, and, like, I was struggling with liking girls and just not being traditionally feminine in a lot of ways. And they were like cool college kids who like told me what good music was, and they saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself at the time. They got me playing sports and showed me what a great outlet that could be. And I just remember like they were so cool. They were like playing the guitar. Actually, one of them from my hometown played rugby at college, and I was just like, God, she's so cool. And now here I am doing the same thing. So it's like for sure something I was thinking about, and that's why I picked up the guitar, because I just like thought these girls were cool as hell. And you know, like that first time you're just like, you have that like hero crush worship thing. Yeah, that was me as a kid. And actually one of my counselors, her name's Sarah Fine, she was my counselor when I was like 10, and we still keep in touch. Actually, she visited me when I was in New Orleans last year, and we've been in touch for like 10 years. It's crazy. And me, her, and her partner, actually, once the St. Patty's Day parade, we were just a little drunk, and we're like, you know what, let's do something. So we all went and got matching tattoos. So hold on, wait, yeah, that music note right there, yeah, that music note, we all three of us have that, and I think that's a really cool bond that we have. So it's not like just a me and her thing. It's like we all have this passion for music and passion for each other, and so we all have that tattoo. So those, I'm a little dark, I can't see my eyes right now, looking shady. All right, so those people have had the biggest influence on my life, and I guess I wouldn't be where I am today without them. So I'm thankful that I have a lot of great people in my life who love me and support me no matter what. Alright, Push From Discussion, this has been my first video. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my life. Sorry I'm sweaty and gross after rugby practice, but I got a big tournament this weekend, so gotta get my rugby on. Alright, thanks for watching Push From Discussion. Keep tuning in, and I will see you all next week.